have a stand for this, unfortunately. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, turn around and here you can put it around also.
Good afternoon. February 20th, 2021. We're at the South Suburban Ice Arena. Actually, we're at the Family Sports Center today.
Zach, yeah.
So we got the Regis Jesuit Raiders versus the Chaparral Wolverines. Shaw Productions bringing it live on YouTube here. And it's John Griffin and Tom Mahalik. Tom's going to be doing the play-by-play, but looking forward to a good game here. We're on the third game. This is a doubleheader for Regis, Tom, and we had a game yesterday, so we're on a 2-game losing streak, and so looking forward to the game here.
Time to break that one. I don't think the boys want to go into the weekend 0-3. I think they'll be coming out with some energy and looking to see if they can't get notched in the win column this weekend. A couple of tough matchups. I was there for the game against Valor where they went down 4-2 on the empty netter late. But that was a tight game where we had a 2-1 lead going into the third period. And then I think you were here this morning for the Cherry Creek tilt that ended up 1-0.
Yeah, the brunch meeting with Cherry Creek. We were hoping they'd finish strong in that after the Valor game, but just couldn't get it done. But we have Elijah Hernandez in net tonight for Regis, and looking forward to turning back, getting the momentum going in the other direction here.
We've got Cash Campbell in net for Chaparral.
And these guys have met before. This is This is a home rink for Chaparral, and I know Regis plays a lot here as well. But Chaparral in the blue, in the red and white trim. This is one of their home games here. The coaches right now giving their guys pep talks. Coach Ott letting them know what's going on.
Final instructions coming down, I think, on both sides. I think he's got a fair amount to let them know, hey, what you're playing for, end of the weekend, finishing strong, getting ready as the rest of the final weeks of this season move forward after a long COVID delay leading to such a disruption of all youth sports across the country. And
that's right.
Felt it here in Colorado, and so nice to see these guys back on the ice and other sports back on the field. Great for the kids, great for us parents to get to see our kids do what they do.
What a year, Tom, I tell you. And, appreciate Shaw Production. I also want to give a shout out to Mountain Streams Medical and the Woody family for sponsoring the game tonight with Shaw.
Always great support from the Woodies.
That's right.
And their son Drake starting out on the left side there on D with Carson Williams.
Drake is due here too, so we're getting ready to face off.
Players
and Tom, take it away.
Well, face off comes down, knocked all the way back into the Raiders zone. Kicked around near side by Drake. Mahalik chips it up and out. Probably no icing, as that was just within the reach there of Brock Mikowski. He feeds it around the near side to the point, picked up by Carson Williams and dumped back in. We'll see if the forecheck pressure can come indeed from Michael Manville. Forces the puck loose, comes up and out of the zone. Carried ahead there by Drew Jones for Shap, but chipped away by Mahalik to the far side half boards and onto the stick of Manville. He feeds it up for Mahalik, tries to tip it out there for Beck, but it gets deflected. Manville does a good job of looping through.
Yeah, good clear there.
Puck gets dumped up and out of the zone though by Shap as lines go and change. Comes far side, outside of the reach of the Shap forward, and luckily played nicely there and out of the zone quickly.
Is that Ash?
By Eli Ash, yeah. Eli just came on. I was trying to see whose line had just come out. Oh, he feeds it across. Eli had a chance there, was looking for Harrison Pulaski as he broke into the zone, and it just went through Harrison. Came back out to center ice, dumped in deep there by Matthew Carter behind the net.
Balatpat, nice play. And
feed out front. Look at Balatpat, get that quickly. Feeds it up off the short side, trying to sneak one outside the view of the netminder. Pulaski got it towards the 5-hole, but it got squeezed off.
Smart play by Cameron to get it back to Pulaski right there in the scoring opportunity.
Campbell gets his first test, comes up with the save. Right away, that puck comes back up to the point, thrown in high by Matthew Carter. Comes up to the near side half boards, banged up to the point. Liam McDonald bangs it right back in, dumps it down low, and Ash will come in on the forecheck. That gets kicked out, kept in nicely again by Carter at the point. Dumped back down low. I think the Raiders are looking to try and get their low cycle going and feed something out front into that scoring zone. Looking for Ash there. But the shot gets deflected wide and then iced down.
Looks like, yeah, the
Shap.
Wolverines just needed to clear that puck. They were getting overwhelmed a little bit. It's coming back into the Wolverine zone, and as we get both teams at the line change, Tom. But
looking for some, good forecheck pressure, get the Wolverines on their heels here, get more pucks to the net. I think that's got to be a theme for the Raiders after a 1-goal output this morning.
Peter out there on the faceoff for Regis. Peter Amatas.
Comes around near side. Liam Waters keeps it in, bangs it back down on the backhand. Jake Filler should slide in on the forecheck pressure behind. Support there from Trent Schaefer on the half board on the far side. Gets that puck free. Chap player bangs it off the boards up and out. That should go for another icing. No, he's going to call it good, and I'm not sure why. I don't think that wasn't touched by Carson Williams, but he plays it up the near side boards as the icing gets waved off. Kept in at the point by Brock Mikowski, dumped back down low. Williams has it. Carson comes up on the corner, feeds Filler. He throws it cross ice. Nice stretch out for Trent Schaefer as Trent slides down the boards. Support comes from Pete Armitage, but he can't control. Nice stick lift, steals the puck back off the Shap player. Dumps it forward. Lie just out of his reach as Cam was coming on the ice trying to control. Gets back to the point, kept in nicely by Woody. Throws it towards the net. Sticked aside there by Cash Campbell, the netminder for Chaparral. The puck comes out to center ice, picked up by Woody, dumped right back in on net, gloved and held as Drew Lorenzo came crashing in.
We're at 13:55 in the first with the faceoff coming up in the Chaparral Wolverine zone.
So far, the kind of pressure I'm sure you want to see from Regis early, getting some offensive zone looks.
Yeah, it's important to get some momentum going early with the two coming through on the 2 losses.
That puck came loose after the faceoff. Lorenzo tapped it free, and now a battle up at the blue line, although the puck comes out of the zone. Regained there and dumped right back in by Woody.
These guys are familiar with each other. We got Lai, Aya, and Lorenzo.
This line brings a lot of energy, deflected down by Connor Ihaya as the shot came towards the front of the net, but it goes wide. Camden can't pick that one up, gets puck support from Lorenzo, and it gets dumped back in on the point from Matthew Carter behind the net. Raiders go for a quick change. And Shap tries to play it out, but banged right back in nicely there by Carter at the point.
Yeah. Lorenzo gets tripped up behind the Chaparral net.
Kind of lost an edge or got hauled down, but either way came back up to the point for Drake Woody. Woody dumps it in, and again.
Oh, nice play by Elijah.
He's held off on playing that puck as it slid wide of the cage.
He protected it, but he let it go for the icing there. We're coming back in the Chaparral zone. 12:53 in the first.
Little shout out going out to Cameron Blattbat's great aunt Sharon Michaela watching today. Appreciate all the family from afar that picks up the game broadcast with us. Face-off gets controlled there by Shap. They tap it out through center ice. Picked up there by Carson Williams. Tries to backhand it free. McDonald's there on the far side, and Mahalik comes out with it. Feeds Williams. Tap pass comes out wide. Mahalik should be able to sweep ahead. Chipped off by Mikowski before Mahalik could get there, and it goes all the way around far side for McDonald. Liam chaps it ahead, and it gets knocked all the way in there by Manville. Down behind the net, puck gets whipped around the near side boards. Carson Williams there to keep it in. Mahalik goes down in the corner, shoots around on the far side. McDonald there to backhand it down low for Manville. Feeds it back for Mahalik on the cycle. Cross for Beck. Back misses Manville, but comes to Williams on the point. Carson fires one high wide right of the net.
Liam, let's do it. Get behind the net.
McDonald backhands that down, loops around to the near side boards, chipped up and out of the zone by the Wolverines. Puck gets dumped back in by Williams. Forecheck pressure came from Blattbat, but hoisted out by the Wolverines.
Let's see here.
There's forecheck pressure coming as Mikowski goes down, loses an edge behind the net. Plays it wide though. Calmly gets that back up, but not out of the zone. Kept in at the point by Carter. Matthew takes a hit, but dumps the puck in, creates a scoring opportunity for Ash. And that gets shot high and wide of the net.
I like that quick shot though by Ash.
Yeah.
We need shots on net here.
Oh, that was a good idea. Looking for Cameron Blattbat as Ash tried to swing it. Shot comes in wide of the net. tipped wide by Ash. He's in actively on this game. Really trying to get things moving on this line as they always bring energy between Pulaski and Ash and Balabat. Fired far side. Funny carom off the stanchion, but still gets up and out, and that's going to be an icing on the Wolverines.
Elijah calling it out. We're going back to the Wolverine zone. Well, we're keeping the puck in their zone majority of the time, so we'll keep the pressure on. We need shots. We need scoring opportunities. They got to break this funk here.
We're looking for an opportunity to get things going here early at 10:57. Right now, Shap's struggling to get out of their zone. Hopefully the Raiders can turn that into a scoring opportunity.
Good play by Carson.
Williams kept it in briefly. Up, comes up and out at the blue line. Just snuck by. Liam McDonald controls, lets everybody touch up and get back, and the puck goes right back in the zone. McDonald gets the puck tapped loose and into our zone, but Carson Williams is there to whip it around the near side, comes all the way up and out. Filler couldn't control that one, and it bounced back in the zone. Carson has to replay it, looks up ice. That ends up touching a stick and staying no icing.
And Trent's coming out there now.
Pressure on the forecheck. Filler gets a little stick in the back there. He'll probably remember number 7 for that one for later.
That's right.
Puck comes down into the corner. Schaefer peels the man off the puck behind the net. McDonald taps that off for Trent. Trent waits in the corner, takes the hit. Puck gets knocked free. Trent regains, throws it off the boards, but not out. Shot comes from the point.
Nice
Sticked
save,
aside
Elijah.
nicely by Elijah. And up and out the puck comes. Filler dumps it down ice, takes the icing as they get the line change.
Back, right. So we have the Schaefer line out there, and they're going back in. We got a line change. Who do we got on the face-off? The
Used to be Lorenzo Ihaya and Camden Lai coming out on the front end. So Connor will slip in, line up for that face-off. Defensive zone face-off. One back to the near side boards by the Raiders, whipped all the way around there by Carter to the far side for Lorenzo. He can't find the puck. It's flipped in high, glove down, and controlled by Woody. He chips it around the near side, makes a nice play there. Camden Lai gets it up and out of the zone. Carter gets peeled off the puck, but walking in is Ihaya. Connor fires loose, just goes wide of the cage. Connor with a nice shot. Then he gets tripped down. Battle for the puck continues. Ihaya finds it. Waits, slips one man, tries to pass that loose. Tied up behind the net. Ihaya gets it out front. Backhand gets gloved nicely by Campbell.
Look what the goalie found. It almost found a way in there.
That backhand lifted the shot up. He was probably trying to play it tighter to the post, and Campbell was able to get that glove on it.
Great to see the energy of this line here. They're a good combination.
Great work there from Connor.
Liam out on defense, number 8 on the right point, supported by Carter on the left point.
Puck comes all the way around after the faceoff, but not out. Carter dumps it back in deep. Camden lies there to pick it up in the near side corner. He backhands to the point, goes through Waters and comes out. Little sprint here for the puck. Breakaway, gloved and held nicely. Great save by Elijah on the quick feeded breakaway by Sam Castellino.
Yeah, Sam was there to pick up that puck and chase it in, but Elijah was calm.
Stayed square, waited him out, closed down the angle.
Good save.
Easy to glove and cover. At 8:51 of the first period, still a 0-0 hockey game.
We got Nick Beckville out there.
Nick Beckville taps it free. Mahalik chips it up and out of the zone. No battling. Forecheck pressure on the D. Forces that puck loose and into the stick of McDonald. Manville chips it ahead. Comes around D to D on the near side for Shap. Pressure comes in, but puck gets dumped all the way around the far side, which should be picked up by the Raiders and is. Controlled there by Manville. Taps ahead for Beck. Goes through him. Comes onto Williams' stick. Shot low. Stick. Shot again there from Mahalik, and then held up in the pad by Campbell.
You know, we have a player out there for the Wolverines, number 6, Sawyer Judd, just met with his parents before the game. Good fine people, families in Michigan. Shout out to our opponents' families watching it. So we get a large crowd there. Shelley Zender in Saginaw, Michigan, Barbara Judd. But we'll get back to the game here. Welcome to the broadcast.
Puck gets chipped up and out of the zone there by the Wolverines. Dumped back in there by Williams from the point. In comes Beck and Mahalik. Puck gets chapped up And at the half board, Shap's able to escape the zone, break it up and out, goes off a stick down into the deep corner. Carter's there in pursuit. Good play by Matthew just to pinch the man off the puck. Stepping up is Williams. Puck gets knocked up and out, fed out to the point there by the Wolverines, but all the way down ice.
That's their own doing there.
Gives the Raiders, yeah, fed that all the way back, giving the Raiders a chance to change, and a nice step up by Pulaski to steal that puck. Good pass, shot, misses short side, as Eli had a good look there on the feed from Pulaski. Sliding behind the net, tapped off to Cameron Blattbat. He feeds the point, blocked off a body, and up and out comes the Wolverines.
Number 19, Drew Jones.
Brings it on, shot comes, gets deflected wide of the net. Jones goes in, following the shot, gets tipped out front, walking in is 24, sticked and down, loose.
Elijah coming back, getting that puck.
Puck gets banged out to the point, but not out of the zone as they feed it back in deep. Picked up there by Drew Jones behind the net. He gets tied up by Woody.
Holding him up. Strong defense.
Puck's in the feet there, tap free. Eli Ash comes up, hands that one off for Harrison, but a little loose in the feet. He couldn't control, and he stays in the zone as the Raiders are fighting to get out of their zone under a little bit of pressure here from the Wolverines. Pressure down low. Carter chips it up and out, throws it through and down for the icing.
We're coming back.
And we'll regroup in our own end.
So
with a fresh
6:27. You lose track of time here. So the viewers out there, yeah, we're still in the first 0-0, 6:27 face-off. Blocker side of Elijah Hernandez. Who do we got there facing off there, Tom?
This is Pete Armitas's line that I think is out. Pete steps in, takes the draw, I believe. Yep, shot comes free. Quick puck there. Logan Harvey for the Wolverines finds the loose puck at the top of the faceoff circle, rips a shot on net, gets swallowed up there by Elijah Hernandez, forcing a faceoff right back to his right.
Cisco Lewis on the faceoff for Shap.
That puck comes down in the feet. Shap gains control. Quick little burst here as Shap puts on some offensive zone pressure. Far side work by Schaefer is nice. Puck still not out of the zone for the Raiders, and now it finally does. And Schaefer fights through at center ice, but the puck ends up under his skate. He ties up two men, which allows Armitage to break in. He shoots high up over the top of the net. Puck's loose behind the net, comes out near side corner. Jake Filler steps in, forces the puck free. Carson Williams tries to get it. Instead, it gets knocked out at center ice by the Wolverines. Regrouping on the back end is Logan Harvey. He goes D to D with Mikowski.
Nice.
He turns it over onto the stick of Filler. Filler taps it through, and then Mikowski knocks it loose before Jake can get that puck under control down in tight. Drew Lorenzo brings it free and gets it to Williams. Williams shoots down low, goes off the skate of Filler and into the far side corner. Now the Raiders have it back where they're looking to put some offensive zone pressure. Down the half boards, Carson Williams steps up to keep it in, but then it gets banged out of the zone.
Ooh, almost,
we're gonna have a too many men. No, he didn't make the call.
He didn't see it.
He did not make the call.
I was
and
worried
that was
about
fortunate for the Raiders as that puck got played early before we were in the bench. Puck goes around the far side, dumped up to the point, but not out by Trevor Severson. Carter knocks it in. Looks like Camden Lai got knocked down. And now the Raiders are offsides as McDonald tried to skate it in, not realizing we were still stuck in the zone.
Yeah, they were fighting back to get back out there, out of that zone. But Filler had a couple of good looks there by the net. Almost was able to capitalize on one of them. But,
puck gets won back by the Raiders, but all the way back into our own end. So Woody retrieves with three men pressing up for Shap. Goes around the far boards. That gets picked up, tapped out front, deflected but wide of the cage. Camden lies there to control, taps it up to the point, deflected down. Nice pad save there by Elijah.
Nice.
Comes out onto Lorenzo's stick. Glove down but not controlled by Shap. That gives Connor Ihaya room to spin in to the zone. He slips down in the corner, gets pinched down off the puck by two defenders. Support there from Lorenzo as they bring the puck free, but then dumped off of a body and out of the zone.
Camden couldn't get in there on that one, but
that'll be an ice. No icing, as Woody didn't make the effort to get to the puck. I think the ref looked at that one and said, hey, if you're not going to skate, I'm going to wave off the icing, and it gets tossed back into the zone.
Everyone turned and looked at the ref. So we have 3:59. We're down to the little 4 minutes here in the first period.
We've got a puck going far side there and dumped all the way down ice on
There
net
you go,
by
Elijah.
Mikowski. Elijah slows that up. And then outside on the near side, stretch pass comes up, just misses Mahalik as it bounces off his stick, gets dumped back in.
Ooh, another
Bouncing
knuckleball.
puck goes off of Elijah's
Yeah,
chest and
those are
wide of the
tricky.
cage. That puck gets knocked loose. Battle on the near side boards, trying to dig that one out is Mahalik and Beck. And then Manville. Instead it comes free. Carson Williams has it, bangs it off the board and down ice. That'll be icing on the Raiders.
3:20 left in the first.
Little offensive zone spurts in this game.
Yeah.
Small one there for Schaap for a little while. A little bit more sustained pressure in the zone early on for the Raiders. And then a lot of back and forth through the neutral zone.
That's right, evenly contested right now.
And a 0-0 game at 3:20 of the first. Face-off one back, tap to the point nicely. Whip back around down the half board as the Schaap Wolverines try to fire one on net. That gets controlled there by Manville, tipped up to Mahalik at the blue line, throws it ahead, from Beck to Mahalik, but he misses Manville as he's trying to break out, and it goes down into the zone in the far corner. Manville regains though.
Yeah, Sawyer Chud in there for defense for Schaap with his listeners there.
Passed on, Mahalik shoots it in, held there by Campbell. Looking for a rebound as Manville was coming down the slot on the drive, but that one was swallowed up by Campbell with no rebound available.
Full line changes, just under 3 minutes here in the first. Still a 0-0 hockey game. We're just to the right of Cash Campbell, and we have Pulaski, our veteran captain out there, number 7, for a faceoff.
Pulaski wins the faceoff back. Shot goes towards the net. Ooh. Eli Ash, the loose puck comes free. Can't get it off. 2 shots in. Another nice pad save. Back out front for Ash. He taps it back to the point. Woody walks the line, fires it low, deflected in. Goaltender's out of stick. In comes Trevor Severson to clear Harrison Pulaski out of the front of the net with a cross check.
Pulaski was without a stick as well, so he decided to create some interference.
Couple of close chances in close. Pad saves made by Campbell, preventing any damage. But the kind of pressure I think we're going to need to find a greasy goal down in there.
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly what you want.
It's got to be a dirty goal right now to get it going.
Face-off gets chipped over to the near side boards. Tapped ahead there and out of the zone by Connor Sharpless.
Almost.
Kept in at the point, though, by Pulaski. Dumps it low, and Ash is in on the forecheck, working around against Severson. Ash there, and then Balatbat, and they pick it free. Gets hand gloved down right on the Balatbat's stick. Balatbat gets a shot off, another backhand in. Goaltender makes another save. Balatbat still coming up with the puck, feeds it back out to the point. Great work by Cameron there. Walked down under the skate of Woody, and then banged out of the zone by the Wolverines.
Pulaski's hungry. He's looking there for the. We got 150 left in the period. Pulaski gets it into the zone with Filler there to receive.
Harrison dumps that, goes for the change. Filler kicks that around loose, and Woody pinches in, trying to get into the flow. Comes back to the point to Schaefer. Shot
there.
gloved down, but not held. Carter goes back across for Schaefer again. Shot gets deflected off her body, never gets through. Now peeling in his own corner is number 25, Rowan Luke. He comes around near side for Mikowski, who bangs it up on the boards to center ice. Tapped back in low, though, by Filler as it goes far side for Schaefer. And Schaefer waits and wheels in the far corner, looking back, trying to feed it out front, but that gets deflected and carried out of the zone by number 18.
We got 1 minute in the period, Tom, as we come back into the Regis zone.
Big hit down the boards by Filler on Aiden Vidal.
Aiden's trying to figure out where he's at right now after that hit.
Carter steps in, 45 seconds left in the period, still up on the half boards. Mikowski flips it down high and up into the screen.
Stop and play.
And we'll get a face-off at 43 seconds of the first period to Elijah Hernandez's right. 0-0 hockey game. And
Yeah,
actually flipped into the screen without being touched means it'll come out of the zone. Face-off outside the blue line of the Raiders.
They really need that. Schaefer had a couple good shots. He needs to get one of those in here. He's due.
Puck gets tapped up the boards on the near side. Out of the zone comes Camden Lai walking ahead, 30 seconds left. He carries it in, slips one more man, but then tossed loose.
Yes.
Good pickup by Williams, knocked down off a body in the near side corner. Lai's battling for the puck, comes up with it. 20 seconds left in the period. Lai behind the net, support there from Ihaya. Goes out the far side, Lorenzo tips it, but then it comes up and out of the zone on the stick of number 22, Owen Cripps. He fires a shot in at 5 seconds left in the period, and then another shot gets blocked, and that should eat the time there as the Raiders get it out of the zone at the blue line as the period expires.
Yeah, we needed to get that out of there. They had a couple little looks there at the end there with 10 seconds left.
Cripps flashed in there and took a quick shot, which Elijah had the beat on the entire way. No harm done. And at the end of one, you got a 0-0 hockey game.
Yeah, we have a couple of shout-outs here in between the periods. We got Carson Williams' 4 grandparents watching. Great to have them. And we have, with Elijah in net, we have his godfather, Zach Zarella, Aurora Fire Department. Thanks for watching, Zach. Elijah's doing a great job out there in net as usual.
Colin Mahalik's got a good following coming up for the game. Looks like my brother-in-law Lee Wilcox and the Wilcox clan is tuned in, along with my sister Christine back in Pennsylvania and my sister Bernie down in Arizona. And as always, his grandparents Ed and Nita are on the line in California. Shots for the period were 12 shots for the Raiders, 7 shots for Chaparral, with no score on the board.
Yeah, it was, you know, both teams filling it out and evenly matched. We got to get an opportunity here to get one in.
Pretty evenly contested through that first period. I thought maybe we had a couple more opportunities in the offensive zone with a little bit more deep pressure, but Campbell was definitely up to the task in close. And from that standpoint, I think the Raiders just need to keep up that pressure. But I think they might be squeezing the stick a little tighter after the 1-0 shutout this morning, wanting a puck to go in. So I think if they can just crack that seal, that might get them on track.
They just need to crack it. Hey, a couple guys that we're thinking about here. Luke Damarath, he's out. We got Luke Miller, another player who's out. 2 really solid players. That looks like Luke Miller will be back on Monday. But hope you guys are out there and watching. Hope you're doing well. Miss you out there. Again, this game sponsored by Mountain Streams Medical. Thank you to the Woody family. And we'll get back to second period action here.
Start of the second period, face-off. Won back by Schaap, but dumped in deep there by Manville. Far side pressure. Mahalik comes in on the forecheck. Puck comes back up that far side. And then Schaap throws it through, but picked off there by Beck. He waits, feeds it down low, goes off the skate of Manville into the near side corner. Manville comes back to the point for Carter. Dump back down low. Mahalik's got to chase that one in behind the net. Puts a hit there on Mikowski. Puck comes back to the point, gets kept in. Tap near side for Beck, goes through to Manville behind. Mahalik there in support. Chips it free for Beck. So far, Schaap did a good job keeping us out on the edges there.
Yeah.
As that puck came out of the zone. Carried ahead by Drew Jones. He tries to shoot that one in on net. Body blocks that free. Carter's back there with McDonald as they battle for the puck as it gets pinned in on the end boards.
We got Mick Beckfield lined out there, right? So
yes, indeed. Trapped in the skate there of Jones. Puck comes loose. Mahalik picks it up, taps it out for Manville. Then he loses it in his feet, but it comes out to center ice. Puck gets dumped back into the zone, though, quickly by Rowan Luke. He comes in on the forecheck on Carter. Carter stands up to that pressure. Puck comes back up to the point. Fired low by 10. Pad save. Another nice save. Now loose into the pad. Wow, they couldn't find it.
Yeah,
that was loose.
It.
That was loose and on the far side of Elijah. I don't think 24, Connor Michael or Michelle, depending on how you pronounce that one, saw that puck, but it was loose. Could have been banged home. He couldn't find it. And fortunately for Elijah, he covered that up underneath the right pad.
Oh, yeah.
And got a whistle.
There must have been 2 or 3 little putbacks in there.
That was dangerous as that puck was loose. Good job by Elijah just to stay still and hold down on it and get that whistle.
Woody played her on the corner there.
As the puck goes back down in the deep corner, Pulaski has to come in. Pressure's off the man from the puck there, but in comes Logan Harvey, throws it across ice, chipped up and out of the zone at the point by Ash and onto the stick of Blapat. Cameron sweeps in, shot goes off the goaltender and around the near side of the net, goes up to the far side corner for Pulaski. Trying to dig that puck out of the scrum on the far side, I think, is Blapat and Pulaski in the battle with 3 Shap players.
Yeah, Pulaski's a guy you want in on that.
Ref's going to blow a whistle here if they don't get that puck moving, as it's pinned in the skates, kicked free once, twice, bang it loose towards the point. That'd be ideal, as we have 2 men in support.
Look at
there.
that. It's not going anywhere.
But it is a rugby scrum on the half board.
Stalemate, but it comes out to Regis.
Ash had it, tried to snap a shot off, but it gets tapped out of the zone. Good step up by McDonald, using the skate to prevent that puck from getting pushed free, and it's right back into the Shap zone.
14-20 in the second here. Still 0-0 hockey.
Puck comes up to the point, battle there for Pulaski as he wins it, backhands it into the zone. Filler comes in on the forecheck, pushes the man down, battling for the puck there. Comes out onto the stick of Pulaski. Oh, he had a man breaking in on the far side.
Woody.
Trent Schaefer was coming down the slot, but he didn't see him. Schaefer gets hauled down. I mean, he's off the puck. I'm surprised there's no call there.
No
Comes out to the
retaliation,
point.
Trent. No retaliation.
Woody tosses it back in. Raiders touch up, and the puck comes out of the zone for the Wolverines. Dumped in there by Trevor Severson, and he goes to the bench for a change. Should create a breakout opportunity for Schaefer as Trent comes ahead, fires it down, in on net, deflects off the netminder, banged out to the near side boards. Schaefer has control briefly, now it ends up on Filler's stick, throws it to the middle. Trent backhands one's on, another forehand. Trent with another opportunity. Sticked aside twice by the netminder. Backhanded down low into Trent's feet. Schaefer couldn't find it, and he gets tossed up and out. Raiders have to play back as pressure comes from Castellino again. That gets played nicely there by Carson Williams, and he swings out of the zone and down ice on the right.
Carson decided to take it. He's still got Schaefer out there with him.
He goes around waiting. He should be able to scissor there with Pete Armitage. Pete goes down the boards, controls in the near side corner. Then it gets knocked loose to the point, but kept in again by Williams. Down low for Schaefer. Trent, late in his shift, feeds that puck up to the point for Waters. Waters fans on that, but coming on the ice is Connor Ihaya. Nice pass back to the point.
Williams,
Score! There it is.
That's
great
what we were
vision.
talking about.
Connor Ihaya with great vision there.
gosh.
Feeds it back to Carson Williams at the point. Carson buries it in the short side corner off the pad of Campbell as he got Campbell moving left to right and had that space. Bangs it home from the point for the 1-0 lead.
Much needed goal for Regis right now. Williams, great job putting it on net.
Nice look by Connor to find Williams open at the point as he cut across the front of the net.
That was at 12. That was at what, 12:50,
12:40
Yeah.
of the second period. 1-0 Raiders.
Yeah, good. They needed to break that scoreless streak there.
Puck comes up to the far side. Carter has it, should be able to carry it in. Waits, look, dump it on net. Covered by Campbell as Ihaya came straight to the net looking for the rebound.
12:19 in the second, folks. 1-0 Regis now. Yeah, you know what? Schaefer put in a lot of work on that shift going in, or prior to that goal.
Yeah, going in the corners. He ended up coming up with the puck that he got tossed back out front and was ultimately controlled by Connor after Waters played the puck. Waters might actually get the secondary assist on that goal if they saw that. Now the puck's loose. That's a hit from behind. That should be a call going against Shap, as in comes Owen Cripps with a hit from behind on Carter, and he'll go to the box for at least 2 for the cross check. Depending on if he calls it a hit from behind, might be 2 and 10. Nope, just a cross check. And we'll have a 2-minute power play for the Raiders at 12:07 in the second period.
We got McBeckville out there on this power play. 12:07 in the second. Official scoring 14 from 15 for the Regis score.
Puck comes across to Mahalik. He carries it into the zone, sweeps down to the far side corner, loops around the net, waits, comes back out front, goes far side. Shot comes in, deflected down into the glove as Beck took that shot on the feed from Mahalik, and crossing to the front at the time was Cameron Balatbat trying to put traffic in front of Campbell.
Yeah. 11:52 going into the face-off here with Beck.
Power play line looked to get the umbrella set up here in the zone. Face-off though won by Schaap. They'll try to whip it up and out. Comes off the ref's skate, benefits the Raiders. Mahalik gets from Carter, feeds down for Beck. Shot gets deflected off a stick up high over the net.
I like Mahalik at the point on that power play. He really knows how to direct it.
Out breaks number 10 as he walks and Mahalik forces him wide, pokes the puck free, thrown back in front. What a shorthanded opportunity in front. Raiders escape there. Nice play by Balatbat to peel the man off the puck. Ahead comes Carter. Drop pass there for Manville. And a Mahalik supporting on the half board. Now it gets chipped free and comes out to neutral zone ice. Carter has to go get it, and he's getting pressure there from Logan Harvey. Controlled now and brought up ice. Manville tries to feed it up, or tries to feed it up for Manville, excuse me. Tossed through and onto the stick of Mahalik. He waits, shoots into the glove of Campbell at 10:56.
10:56, yeah, it was good action back and forth. We got the power play, but I tell you, it was a scary moment there on the Wolverines almost had a shorthanded opportunity.
Yeah, the shorthanded opportunity came on that breakout. And a nice hustle down, although Mahalik poked it to the corner. Quick backhand feed across the point. And we were missing on the back check briefly, which left a man alone in front of Elijah, who made a great save there.
Jake Filler's Nana is out there in Australia watching. Wow.
Filler chips that ahead, backhanded just wide of the net there by Ash. Still on the power play, although we don't know how much time left because they didn't put it up on the board.
Yeah, I was just looking at that.
Pucks gets iced all the way down by Schaap. Back is Williams to pick that one up behind his own net, looking to start the breakout. He goes far side, tapped ahead by Filler, handed off there by Pulaski, who had just come on the ice. Ash has to reverse back into his own zone, hands that off for Williams as they try to break it right back out through the neutral zone. Filler has it, carries it on, fires a shot, gets blockered aside by Campbell. Ash is there in the near side corner battling. Puck gets thrown to the point, kept in by Williams, knocked right back down low for Ash. Eli gets pinched off the puck. Good support there from Pulaski. And then, they missed the hand pass there. Pulaski will say, I'll keep play on. Wheels off the half board, feeds it down low. Touch pass across to Filler, doesn't get on net. Ash goes back to the point for Williams. He walks the line, takes the low shot, deflected wide off a skate to the far side corner.
Can lightning strike twice, said Williams, right? With the shot from the point.
The room from the point with Schaap packed in deep. That's the right play.
That's right.
Carson takes the man down off the puck there as he bangs on Cisco Lewis. Puck comes free and goes to the far side. Tapped up at the point by Pulaski and then kicked out by Lai. Camden should be able to gain some space with his quick feet. Moving ahead. Walks through the middle.
Camden.
Shot. Blockered aside by Campbell. As Camden made a great move to the middle of the scoring zone there. Kept in nicely at the point by McDonald, but we'll have a whistle.
Camden wanted that, a great shot, great move.
Looks like we were offsides. I thought Liam McDonald might have kept that in at the point.
And hey, Camden's Aunt Missy in Ohio and Aunt Melanie in Hawaii are also watching, so hopefully they saw that breakout by Camden.
McDonald dumps it in deep.
9:03 in the second. I'm sorry to interrupt there.
Oh, we're good as puck gets thrown in deep by Woody. Pad save made by Campbell as he's been under a little bit more duress here in the second period. Big hit there on Lai, but the puck gets back up to the point, throws down low, goes off the leg of Nick Roberts from Schaap. Back out front, tap towards the net, nobody there. In walks Woody. Takes the slapper, blockered aside. Now Ihaya has it. He gets knocked back and behind the net, but comes up with it briefly. And a good step through by Camden to control and get it back up to the point. Woody, another low shot deflected up, but wide of the net there by Lorenzo.
Woody's going to get one of these.
Goes out the far side for Schaap to control as they dump it up and out of the zone.
8:18 in the second. We got a stop and play coming back for an icing, right?
Now we'll have the Raiders get a line change, but a nice offensive zone sequence 5-on-5 there for the Lorenzo line.
Mick Beckville back out there for Regis, supported by number 11 Matthew Carter and
Liam Waters.
Liam Waters on the right point.
Puck gets controlled. Manville shoots, goes wide of the net. Back behind, Manville has it. Kicks it free in the near side corner. Backhands down low, controlled there by Severson. Now knocked off the puck by Beck. Mahalik has it. Wade slides it around to the point to Carter, but it hops through his stick and gets out of the zone. Carter has to chip it back ahead to Mahalik at center ice. That puck gets played at center ice, but onto the stick of Severson, and he fires it far side for the Wolverines. Good stick lift there by Beck. Onto Mahalik's stick. He fires and held again by Campbell.
And it's great to see Colin unleashing a shot there and his younger brother there to watch. It's great to see some other people in here being able to watch some hockey. You know?
It's nice to see the rinks opening up and getting a little bit more fan activity.
Still with precautions, though. So
safely returning to the rink is what we're all hoping for.
That's right.
Puck faceoff gets one back. Carson Williams knocks it down low, but it goes into the skates of Rowan Luke for Schaap. Mahalik ends up with it on the half boards on the far side. Backhands out for Beck. Beck feeds it back to the point for Williams. Fired low, deflects off a stick and behind the net. Mahalik tries to wrap around, gets stick checked nicely there by 25 for Schaap. Mahalik wins the battle though, comes back to Woody at the point, and then Woody gets checked there and has to take the puck out of the zone and pin it at the blue line.
Scrums it forward, but Schaap.
Mikowski feeds that one ahead, but nice steal there by Beck on the far side as the puck gets banged out of the zone by Williams. Tap back in the zone, but Woody's there to control, feeds it ahead. Beck taps it up for Manville. He throws it down on net. Netminder plays it, but leaves it loose. Gets dumped around the near side boards by Mikowski, but not out.
Woody trying to keep it in, but it comes out to center.
Liam McDonald has it, backhands it back down low as the Raiders get a change. Forecheck pressure comes there from Cameron Balatbat.
6:30 in the second here, 1-0 Regis.
All the way down ice for an icing by Chaparral.
Wow, yeah, we a little more energy in the team right now after that goal too, you know.
Yeah, they definitely generated more offensive zone pressure as Campbell's faced a lot of shots here in the second period. But even though he's a little cold down there at the other end, Elijah had to face that shorthanded opportunity and then did a great job keeping things under control.
Nice play by Cam there.
Off the face-off, loose puck picked up, shot on net there by Balatbat, gets held again by Campbell.
Did a quick toe drag and then did a wrist shot. So I tell you, you got to hand it to our defense because we're shorthanded on the defensive zone. Here we go with Schaap coming out.
Great, and speaking of that great defense, that was really nicely played there by McDonald. Liam really did a good job fending off the pressure and finding that puck. Carries it in the zone, dumps it down low, gets chipped up and out again to center ice by Schaap.
We're at the 6-minute mark here in the second.
Backhanded back in, fed off to Pulaski, backhand shot low, pad save, tossed back out front. Another stick save from the netminder, kicked up to the point, kept
Woody.
in nicely by Woody. Support there from Ash, feeds it back for McDonald. He fires a shot high, blockered aside by Campbell as he plays a lot of great pucks here in this period. Some
We're going to
scoring
get an
opportunities.
icing on this one. No,
No
they
icing.
called it off.
They waved that. McDonald feeds it all the way up the near side for Pulaski. Good body position. Get it in the zone. Cameron fires. Held again by Campbell.
5:27 in the second with Cam's shot being held by Campbell.
Still just 1-0 Raiders.
Woody's getting a lot of ice time. They're all getting ice time out there. Look at Woody at the left point. He was at the right point a minute ago. Williams back out there. Armitage now on the left wing.
Face off down. Raiders knock it down into the near side corner. Pete Armitage there to pick that one up. Feeds it back to the point. Drake steps in, fires, goes off a filler, comes onto the stick of Schaefer. Trent backhands one off the pad of the netminder. And now in the near side, Pete Armitage is battling in the corner. Schaap player kicks it to the corner boards. Vidal was there but couldn't control for Schaap. Woody takes it, knocks it free.
Nice.
Good play there to get it back to Pete. Pete feeds it down low, and then Filler is found by Schaefer. Filler fires a shot that gets knocked aside by the pad of Campbell.
That was a 5-minute mark.
As Schaefer walks across, fires high and goes wide of the net at 4:47. Now the shot gets tapped up and out by the
Williams
Wolverines.
on the chase. to get that puck. He's got it.
Carson has it, backhands it up the boards, and it gets controlled by Woody.
Nice up man by
He
Woody.
finds Lorenzo breaking off the bench. Shot, great screen shot through Mikowski, but goes wide of the net. Lorenzo waits. He's in front, gains control of the puck, wheels out at the corner, tosses it, thinking Woody was going for the scissors. Lorenzo was feeding it back to the point, and that puck ended up all the way down ice, where Williams retreats and fires it up the far side boards.
Chips it.
Lie off onto the stick of Lorenzo. He gets bodied off the puck nicely on a good defensive play. And now out breaks
We got a quick
Shap into the zone.
But we got icing too. That saved that opportunity.
Out of the reach of the Shap player.
4-minute mark, folks.
Second
1-0
period.
Regis, yeah. We're coming back into the Shap zone. Block or glove side of the Shap goalie.
Face
Campbell.
off in the offensive end for the Connery High line. Face off gets knocked back by Shap into their own corner. But pressure there from Lai forces the turnover. Lorenzo feeds Lai, goes back to the point. Shot gets gloved down there by a Shap player and deflects wide of the net. Right back to Carter, bangs it low, deflection off the stick of Ihaya, goes high and wide of the net.
I liked where he was going with that.
Steal there by Lorenzo. He gets bodied off the puck, but there's Lai. Shot goes off the leg of Lorenzo. He looks hurt by that one, got stung for sure. And now the puck's out of the zone onto the stick of Severson for Chaparral. He dumps it all the way in deep, and McDonald's there. Liam feeds it out the far side for Camden. Touch pass out for Ihaya, and Connor breaks out. On the near side, Manville was trying to sweep in for that. Instead, Carter has to retrieve it and dump it in deep.
We get some line change here.
As the puck goes to the far side corner, Shap peels it around the near side. Carson Williams is there to control, waits and dumps it down low. Nice look there from Manville. Waits, comes across, just misses Mahalik, streaking in off the bench. Shot gets dumped down deep by Waters and kept in by Williams.
2:47 in the period left.
Puck gets chipped out of the zone there by Chaparral and all the way down ice for an icing.
I was hoping Camden Lai was out there, and he's also got cousins Liam and Vio. Love to watch him playing hockey. So welcome to the broadcast, guys. Liam and Via. Camden's doing a great job out there.
2:38 left, second period. Beck in for the face-off. Knocked into the feet, comes to Williams at the point, feeds it down the boards for Manville, who hands off to Beck. Beck throws it out front. It comes onto Williams' stick, deflected low and blocked and knocked out of the zone nicely there by the Wolverines. Dumped back in, touch up for the Raiders as they come back in at the 2:20 mark for offensive zone pressure. Mahalik comes across, puts a hit there on the defenseman as he hands that off for Mikowski. Mikowski chips it up but not out as Williams keeps it in. Carson doing a great job at the point, keeping pucks in the zone. That creates an opportunity for Manville. He shoots, goes off the backside of Mahalik and never gets through to the net. Kept in by Woody, thrown there, blocked by a Wolverine and chipped out of the zone all the way down for McDonald, no icing. Liam whips it around the far side boards. Beck was there.
We almost had too many men on that, on the Shap team.
But instead, Raiders come up with it. Breaking into the zone is Beck. Beck waits, taps it loose, gets banged out of the zone there. Shap player coming on off the bench, tries to put pressure from behind on Woody.
Yeah,
Drake takes an elbow up high, but gets the puck chipped ahead. Now it gets iced by Chaparral.
Number 12, Cisco out there putting pressure on Woody. Woody handled it well, didn't retaliate. 1:27 left, in the second. We're going to be in the Shap zone. We got Ash out there. We're going to have Pulaski and
Blatbat,
yeah.
Good motor on these guys today. They're playing well. Pulaski kicks that puck free, comes back to Carter at the point, goes cross ice there for Williams. Carson steps in, fires, blocked off a body. Ash finds it, can't get his shot through, and Shap recovers it as Connor Sharpless wings it out to center ice. Picked up and controlled there by Castellino. He dumps it in far side corner. Carson Williams is there for the Raiders to chip that free.
1 minute left in the period, second period, folks.
Last minute of the second period. Puck is pinned up against the boards on the far side. Blatbat, Pulaski, Williams are there. Williams comes free with it. Now we need to get a breakout, so Carson sees no one moving, so he skates it ahead himself, takes it all the way into the zone, and instead the puck gets caught up in the skates of the ref standing there at the blue line. Corralled by Pulaski, he fires, puck's loose.
Right in front of the net.
Couldn't find a stick for it, gets deflected off of a Raider stick and all the way down, no icing. Carter coming all the way back with forecheck pressure.
30 seconds.
Coming there from Renner Farrell. Tossed back up ice just outside of the reach of Blatbat, and that will become an icing on the Raiders. And we'll get a defensive zone faceoff at 22 seconds left in the period.
You got to hand it to Shap. They're hanging in there. We've had some pressure on them, but Regis doing a great job of keeping the pressure in their zone.
Campbell's been rock solid through this contest.
Woody back out there. We got Trent Schaefer coming for the faceoff.
Schaefer, faceoff, get won back by Shap, dumped back in deep by Rowan Luke for Chaparral. Far side picked up in the corner there by Liam McDonald. Support there from Schaefer.
10 seconds left.
Push loose on the stick of Filler. Smart to just get it up and out of the zone. Just misses the reach of Pete Armitage, and that should eat the period as it comes into the far side corner. And the buzzer sounds for the end of the second.
Tom, end of the second. We got 1-0. They broke the seal, and but hand it to Chaparral for hanging in there. But you got to like the Regis goal there. Carson Williams.
On a nice feed from Connor Ihaya.
Yeah.
Shap netminder's been solid. I would expect that second period got dominated on the shots column there for the Raiders. We'll see if we can't find stats for you guys for shots through the second period. I think Campbell was rock solid in net for Shap, and that's probably the only reason why it's still a 1-0 game on the lone tally from Carson Williams. I don't think there's going to be an ice make between periods here. So it looks like we got a penalty being put up on the board on Shap at the end of the period. I don't know what that is, as I didn't see a hand go up, so it must have been late in the period, and we'll see what that information delivers. But the Raiders may be on the power play to start the third. Was that Vidal? Yeah, he stood right up after that hit. He went head to head with Schaefer, and Trent's not a small boy. He doesn't look like he's nervous about putting his nose in there.
That's our business hitter on the ice.
All right, and here's the stats. 22 shots in the second period for the Raiders, 3 for Shap. Shot totals after 2 are 34 for the Raiders, 10 for Chaparral. It felt like an onslaught for Campbell, and he really stood up well, considering. 21 saves out of 22 in that period, 33 out of 34 for the game. And the players will come back out to start this third period. Final 17 minutes of this contest. The Ihaya line gets started. Faceoff gets won back by Shap onto the stick of Mikowski. He goes far side, and the D feeds it through to the point and out of the zone. Quickly redirected back through the neutral zone by the Raiders, dumped in deep there by Carson Williams. Down and around comes Mikowski behind his own net, but then picked off and fed out front. Nice stick work by the netminder to prevent the opportunity for the Raiders. Shot goes down in low, short left wide of the net. Williams walks in, keeps the puck in on the half boards, bangs it in behind to the far side corner. Controlled there by Rowan Luke, up to the point, but not out. Dumped back in from the point by Woody, but that puck gets chipped all the way out and down for icing on Chaparral. 16-14 of the third period, early seconds of the third period as the Raiders get a line change, and the Filler line will make its way out. Schaefer, Filler, and Armidas coming out for the offensive zone faceoff. shot from the point goes wide by McDonald. Around to the far side. Carter's there to play it on the half boards. Tapped out, though, to neutral zone ice by Logan Harvey for Chaparral. Now comes near side. Shap dumps it in at the blue line. Flipped ahead and down low. Carter's there, trying to put pressure. Pinched off, though, by Rowan Luke as he walks in. Controls the puck, walks out on the near side, backhand high. Nice save there by Elijah.
Yeah, he had that pinned down on that post.
Stayed on his post. That puck comes through the middle onto the stick of Filler. He walks ahead, 2-on-1, nice feed across into the skate of Schaefer.
Just couldn't kick it out
Trent
of his
couldn't
skates.
find it. He wanted to kick that ahead onto his stick, and now coming the other way is Chaparral. Good back-checking defensive work there from McDonald. Gets that puck free, and it comes back up to the point. Shap player throws it in. Pad save there by Elijah on the short side. Thrown back out front, controlled by Filler as he feeds it out onto the stick of Schaefer. Trent walks ahead, fakes the shot, wheels around the defenseman on the far side into the corner, feeds it out front for McDonald, and then ends up on the stick of Mahalik. He gets knocked down from behind, and in walks Beck. Beck comes through the man, controls the puck there, feeds it back onto Mahalik. He walks out front, just gets knocked off his stick, controlled there instead by Williams.
We're at just under the 15-minute mark, 14:45.
Puck onto the stick
period.
of Beck. Beck has it. He tries to whip that one back down low, and instead it gets into a scrum on the half board. Mahalik tries to dig that out, and Manville controls and throws it in deep. Puck stolen there by Mahalik, feeds it out towards the front of the net, but then whipped out of the zone.
Yeah, Jap said enough. We need a line change at 14:24.
Harvey dumped that one all the way down ice. We'll get the face-off back at the offensive zone for McBeckville.
We just want to, again, shout out to the Woody family sponsoring Mountain Streams Medical. Thanks, guys, for helping make this happen with Shaw Production. Also, Alan Waters here is our technical director here, helping us through the game. Thanks, Alan.
Loose puck. Oh, can't find it. Manville, Mahalik both had a chance in front, and somehow they escape damage, and the puck comes all the way out to the neutral zone.
Just mentioning the Waters family made a goal opportunity happen.
That puck was loose for what felt like 5 seconds in the blue paint, and we couldn't find it as both Manville and Mahalik were there. Neither one could find the puck and tap it home. And instead that puck gets fed all the way back into our zone. Woody does a good job pressuring up on the man as he breaks to the net. The shot comes on weakly, and it's covered there by Elijah.
Yeah, Elijah, good job to hold that puck at 13:51, and his godfather's got to be happy watching from the firehouse there. Thanks for tuning in.
We'll see Harrison Pulaski's line come out as that faceoff gets one back to the point. Mikowski throws it down low, deflects, nice pad save, and now controlled there by Pulaski as
Good
that
clear.
loose puck
Good clear by Pulaski.
came off the pad of Elijah, out loose in front, banged down the ice, chipped off the boards, and just out by Chaparral. Pulaski dumps it all the way in, touch up for Cameron Blatbat, and on the near side boards, Mikowski decides to reverse it to the far side for Chaparral. Cameron's there, stands that puck up, in the skates trying to kick it free, support there by Ash, and now it comes loose, and Pulaski battles it free for McDonald, who dumps it back in from the point.
We're coming up at the 13-minute mark in the third period, 1-0 Regis.
Harrison kicks that free with a skate back behind the net, comes around to the near side boards off the stick of Sawyer Judd. Harrison, though, right away, Pulaski's into control behind the cage, waits, walks out, looking, nobody free, takes on two players, and then gets it to McDonald at the point. He throws it down low, goes off the skate of Ash, but then out to the far side, to the near side boards.
Ash took a big hit there from Owen Cripps.
Puck in the far side corner, it gets picked up by Cameron Blatbat, shoots it on net, covered by Campbell.
Campbell's out there to cover. He's definitely earning his pay tonight.
His name's Cash for a reason.
That's right.
He's got close to 40 saves now, I think, for the night. And it's fairly early in the third period.
Ihaya on the face-off for Regis. Camden and Lorenzo out there in forwards.
Battle on the sideboards, gets the puck dumped back down into the corner. Shap kicks it to the point, and somehow the linesman calls offsides from all the way out on the crossboards at center ice. I'm not sure he had a good view of that, but he is going to call offsides on the Raiders. Face off outside the blue line.
You know, it's
Like
been generally a
Severson?
pretty clean game, hasn't it? I mean, it's
It has been.
I mean, we haven't had a lot of penalties, and as soon as I say it, well, something will happen, right?
Carried on by Woody as he slips through 3 players.
Oh,
Pass comes across, fans on the shot there as the
Ihaya.
one-timer for Ihaya never gets on the stick. Gets tossed all the way down ice, and Drake slides back to control that and toss it up the boards for Lai. Camden has it, touch pass off the half boards, gets stolen there by Schaap, thrown across, but nice tip out by Lorenzo as Drew's working hard and gets that onto Camden's stick. Nice play, Drew, 2-on-1.
Ooh.
And they're gonna call offsides.
Oh, I don't know. I want to
on
see the replay
Ihaya.
on that one.
I'd like to go to video review, but instead we'll go to a face-off outside the zone.
11:46 in the third. I tell you, Drew did a great job to kick that puck out and make that play happen. We'll come back to the tape on the offsides, but the exciting 2-on-1 possibility there.
Line change for the Raiders. Pete Armitage in the face-off circle there. That puck gets knocked all the way back into the Raiders zone. Retrieved by McDonald, goes D to D near side for Williams. He gets the stretch, gets picked off. There's a nice step up by number 19, Drew Jones, for Schaap as he anticipated the steal, but then it got up under his skates and he went down. At center ice, puck controlled by Filler. He dumps it in deep. Schaefer in on the forecheck on the far side. Raiders try to control in the corner. Pete Armitage knocks it towards the back of the cage, sweeps around. Nice work by Pete to get control. Taps that down low, gets stick checked, but onto the stick of Williams. Carson fires a shot from the point, pad save, thrown back out front. Pete walks in, bangs that loose, still working hard.
Pete almost got a hold of that one.
And now the puck comes up and out of the zone off the stick of Jones, down deep for the icing.
We're just under the 11-minute mark in the third here, 1-0 Regis. Line changes. Who do we got coming out?
Mick Beckville will be out to start up at 10:53. Face off in the offensive zone. Looking to see if we can get that 2-goal tally lead. Face off win back cleanly. Woody fires low, goes wide of the net on the short side, comes out the far side boards. Chipped ahead but not out, kept in nicely at the point by Carter. He throws it down low but chipped up and out by Mikowski. Now tapped ahead by Woody at center ice, and in walks.
Strong defense there.
Yes, that puck was loose at the blue line. Woody stood his man up and didn't allow Pierce Gregory to get the puck free and through. Now the puck comes out the far side, tapped off the boards for Mahalik. He slaps that ahead for Beck, and Beck walks in, shot off the crossbar and into the near side corner.
Gosh,
Controlled there by Woody at the point, onto the stick of Manville. Manville sweeps through 2 players, and then the puck gets chipped on net by Beck and goes just wide. Mahalik in the corner battling for the puck. Beck comes in support, but it gets chipped up the half boards, kept in nicely at the point again by Carter.
10-minute mark.
Puck goes onto the half boards there, kept in. Mahalik has it, walks across, shot gets blocked, and then thrown out. And the Raiders are offsides. They'll have to touch up, and that gives room for Mikowski to swing in for the puck on the back end for Chaparral. He skates up, tosses it up the near side boards out to center ice. Williams is there, and Carson feeds that one ahead as Ash breaks in. Ash sweeps wide, gets pushed off the puck briefly, wheels, controls. Eli kicks that free.
Bat takes it.
He tries to feed that out, goes through 2 men and out through the blue line to center ice for Williams.
And we got a delayed offside.
We're still off there. Finally, we get touched up and on. Out through the far side, knocked back in there by Pulaski and down deep as he comes in on the forecheck on Mikowski. That goes back up to McDonald at the point. Shipped back down low. Mikowski trying to tie up Harrison Pulaski there.
9-minute mark.
Gets handed off for Ash, who goes back to the point for McDonald. His shot gets blocked, and out come the Wolverines. Breaking free there is Cisco Lewis.
Cisco coming in on the left.
Backhands towards the front of the net, but swept aside there by Ash. Nice handoff by Pulaski to Ash as he breaks ahead, carries it on.
Nice.
Shot comes in.
He got
it! Gets through the glove of Campbell. He's got to be frustrated after the excellent effort that Campbell's given. But But Ash gets the goal.
8:36 in the third.
On
Ash.
the pass from Pulaski. That'll be 9 from 7 for the 2-0 lead.
Circle the celebration train there. Ash needed that goal, and he got it. You know, good things happen when you put it on net.
Yeah, Campbell thought he had it in the glove. It just trickled free and fell in behind him. He's frustrated with that one after the superb effort he's given today. 2-0 lead for the Raiders at 8:33 of the third period. Puck comes ahead and dumped in deep there by Woody. Down the boards comes Lorenzo on the forecheck. He battles for the puck in behind.
Drew
Support
looks hungry too.
Yeah, Ihaya loses that puck. It comes back up to the blue line. Good back checking work by Lai as he comes up with the puck, splits 3 men and carries it in.
Oh.
Camden just gets knocked off the puck as he slipped the next man. He was hopping towards the front of the net quickly. Now chipped ahead there by Woody, but it gets banged back out to center ice. Nice touch pass off by Carter onto Ihaya's stick on the far side boards as Connor gets it deep.
Escaped a check there along the half boards.
Now the puck comes up to center ice. Williams has it, slides past and in. Carson carries it down. Waits goes around the D, loops behind the net, throws it back out front. And now he ends up with the puck back in the far side corner. Goes to Schaefer at the point. Trent fires into the glove of Campbell, who holds this one, forcing the faceoff to his right.
Williams looks like he was having fun on that shift, putting in the pressure and going for the wraparound. A shout out to Trent, who gave the valiant shot there. We're at 7:35 in the third, 2-0 Regis.
Faceoff gets won back there by Schaefer, dumped back in deep by Carson. Williams now fed out front. Schaefer was looking for filler there. Good stick work there defensively by Mikowski. Now the puck gets pinned up in the corner, kicked free. Nice play there by Schaefer. Gets the puck onto Filler's stick. He dumps it off the backhand down low, takes a hit, and the puck gets thrown up and carried out of the zone at the blue line by Chaparral. Wrapping around on the near side. Good defensive play on Hayden Kolchinski as the Raiders knock that puck free. Goes right back into the stick, tapped ahead by Zone.
That's going to come out. Souvenir time, right, Tom?
Jones flips that one up over the glass.
6:54 in the third.
We'll get a face-off outside the Raiders zone as Jones from Chaparral dumped that one just a bit high. 6:54, third period, 2-0 Raiders. Face-off is down, controlled by Mahalik, feeds it back over to McDonald. He goes D to D for Carter. Carter feeds it ahead, goes through 2 men.
Oh, they're going to call the ice.
And that'll be icing.
Campbell's shaking his head down there, but he's played a strong game. He's had a lot of shots on him.
He's frustrated with that second goal, and I don't blame him for all the stops he's made today. To have one trickle out of his glove and find it in the back of the net for him has got to be a heartbreaker.
And his counterpart Elijah's played a very solid game as well.
Puck comes around the near side boards. Controlled there by Schaap. Dumped back down in the corner. Beck peels the man off the puck. Carter's there and Beck. Beck tries to kick it through and loose, but a nice play there comes out. Mahalik steals that one, carries it ahead. Loose bouncing puck, finally swings wide on the wide side. Pushes around the D, pulls up, feeds it far side for Beck. Slides past one man, backhand. Oh, just saved there. Looked like a nice pad save by Campbell on the shot from Manville. And then
three touches there, Tom. I like each of those guys.
Beautiful work by that line. Now played up nicely, chipped in by Beck down deep. Manville will go in on the pressure as he tries to force Connor Sharpless. Sharpless wheels around the near side half board, tosses up and out. Nice steal there by an on-rushing Pulaski as he walks in the zone. Hands that one off, shot short side wide by Manville. Mahalik still in with Manville, feeds it down low. Mahalik sweeps in the corner, controls and hands that one off for Pulaski. Pulaski passes back to Mahalik, he walks out front. Ends up on Pulaski's stick out front. He bangs it in, pad save, and then covered.
He draws
by
3
Campbell.
guys, I tell you. Hey, shout outs here. Waters family, Uncle Jamie, Aunt Liza, cousins Grace and Olivia in Ontario, Canada. We got people far and wide in North and South, Texas, Ontario.
Pulaski's line gets on ice, get everybody out there. Cameron Blatbat's out, Eli Ash. We get the late change and we get tossed out. of the face-off circle. Face-off won and controlled by Schaap as it's carried out of the zone by Pierce Gregory. Good defensive position for Waters as Waters makes a nice clean play at the blue line and steals that puck and kicks it free. Now being dumped up by Ash, goes off the man and into the bench. Should be a face-off at center ice.
Let's see how they handle this. They're going towards the blue line.
Interesting. That was right there at center ice. Surprised that the face-off didn't come there.
5:19 in the third.
2-0 Raiders.
Still a lot of work to do, but better position for this final 5 minutes.
Face-off gets knocked in the zone. Waters bangs it off the boards out to center ice. Tapped ahead there by Cameron. Blattbat just loses the puck off his stick on the near side boards. Wheels around the far side looking for Carter. Carter snaps down on the half board for Blattbat.
Yes.
Nice feed across. Shot coming from Waters. Oh, smothered up.
Nice shot.
Loose puck picked up by Pulaski behind the net. He stands up the man, tries to hand that one off to Cameron, ends up back on Pulaski's stick in the far side corner. Pulaski has it, tries to wheel out of the corner, gets it up to the point. Carter throws it down low, deflects off the stick of Blattbat, but not on net. Pulaski has it, feeds it back down low for Cameron. Cameron can't get that pass off, but Pulaski's there to control. Backhands it back down low, a little touch and go on the sideboards.
Come on,
and now the puck comes out of the zone.
Ice. Oh, you got it kicked out. We're at the 4-minute mark almost, folks.
Picked up by Blattbat. He sweeps to the middle, tries to pass the puck down low. Nice defensive play there by Severson, preventing the puck from getting through to the deep end.
4 minutes exactly.
Line changes for the Raiders, tapped on side. Raiders pick it up. Camden Lai sweeps in, touch pass back to the point, but covered well there by Schaap. Ends up back on Cameron's stick on the near side half boards. Lorenzo trying to dig that puck free. Lai has it, waits, feeds it back down low for Lorenzo. Out of his reach, banged around the far side by the Schaap defender. Walks in as Connor Ihaya steps in, blocks that puck down in the far side corner. Tap near side for Judd. Sawyer Judd for Schaap, throws it up to the point, glove down nicely there by McDonald. Back onto Judd's stick, and it's backhanded out of the zone by the Wolverines. 3:25 left, third period. Liam McDonald has it at his own blue line. Back to Carson Williams. He had a shot through the middle for Ihaya, but then instead gives it up for Camden Lai, who carries it in. Camden waits, puck comes off his stick, bodies the man off the puck, and then comes in on the battle on the near side boards. Chipped up and out, though, nicely by number 23 for Schaap, all the way back down into the Raider end. Raiders can't get it out of the zone, off the stick of Lai, gets fired instead off the boards in deep. Liam McDonald's there to feed it to Carson Williams.
The linesman was like, what are you doing to me?
Yeah, he thought he was getting shot at there. Oh, that puck gets knocked in low. It's loose, it's in front, covered nicely by Elijah. Great job. Elijah to find that puck and get it covered up, as that was loose down in front on the carom. Gets deflected.
Control. You know, he didn't lose control. He's got 2:39 in the second. We got a face-off.
Schaefer's going to get an unsportsmanlike for taunting at 2:39. He's going to find himself in the box for 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct.
So 2:39. We got a 2-minute power play on the Schaap side. We're going to face off glove side of Elijah there, with back out there.
Face-off's down, goes in the far side corner for Woody. Drake does a good job pinning that puck on the boards, and it gets dug out there by Beck. Beck tries to wheel it around behind the net, now kicked up the half boards there. Manville can't get to it, but Schaap's being kept on the edges so far. Manville with a great job clearing that puck out as he gets to the loose puck and bangs it down ice.
16 there to play for Schaap. Loses control.
That's Mikowski, chips it ahead, gives that one off and onto the stick of Jones. Jones swings ahead. Lefty whops in the zone, tosses it across the front of the net, off the stick of Owen Cripps.
2-minute mark. Are they going to pull the goalie? No, we'll see, huh? With the power play?
If they get a face-off in the offensive zone, I think they'd pull him. But at this point, we'll see. It is a 2-0 lead. You would think they'd want to get Campbell to the bench. Raiders get a change as they come out on the PK for the last minute of this power play for Schaap. Good pressure up at the point of attack here in the neutral zone. Chaparral slips one man and walks in.
Oh,
nice
he tried to split him.
Slip move through the legs there by Rowan Luke.
Yeah.
He goes around far side boards and then dumps it back down in the corner. Tapped out front, but Woody's in good
Clear
position.
it, Woody.
Bangs it off the boards and up, but not out at the point. Hops through the defender's feet and onto the stick of Cameron Balatbat. Cam can't control. Mahalik comes up in support, and that puck gets knocked free and dumped all the way in deep by Liam McDonald at 1:07 left in the period.
With 27 left in the power play.
I am surprised they didn't get the goaltender out of the net down 2. Dumped back in, though, by Balatbat. Mahalik goes for a change. And 55 seconds left, 15 left on the unsportsmanlike to Schaefer. Played up at the point, offsides on number 12.
49 seconds left, 10 seconds in the power play.
We'll get a face-off all the way back down in the Chaparral zone. Stretch pass, he was just on the wrong side of the blue line.
Penalty killers out there. Pulaski, number 7. Looks like Ash out there on the left wing. Number 9, Williams, McDonald.
Face off down in the feet. Battle there. Nice step up by Pulaski to control that. And then kept in deep again by McDonald. 41 seconds left. Penalty expires for Schaefer. Back to even strength for these last 30 seconds. Good grind out win against a real game Chaparral squad today, as the Raiders take a 2-0 lead into the last 20 seconds. Dump up and out, hops through the stick of Carson Williams. Coming down ice is Connor Michael.
15 seconds left.
Williams plays that well, gets pinched off on the half boards by Ash, and then onto the stick of Pulaski. Buried in the boards for the last 5 seconds.
5 seconds.
Puck gets chewed up there.
Call
tied
this
up.
a game.
And buzzer expires on
2-0
the 2-0 win for the Raiders.
You know what? Good effort by Regis to come back after 2 disappointing losses. Shap played a solid game, though. We got to hand it to Shap as well.
Thanks again to Mountain Stream Medical for their sponsorship, the Woody family, and to Shaw Productions for the camera work today, as always. Raiders come away with a hard-fought 2-0 victory against Chaparral. Always a good game between these two clubs.
Oh, yeah. Good effort, both teams. Great game by Elijah. Good game by Campbell.
In the third period, just 6 shots for the Raiders, 3 for Chaparral. Final shot totals would be 40-13 at the end of 3 as the Raiders come away with a 2-0 victory.
Hey, and we appreciate everyone out there watching. I tell you, with the Nana out, Filler's Nana out there in Australia, she could imagine some of the weather that was out here in this week in the U.S. Texas shut down. I mean, there was just one thing after another, pipes bursting and all over the country, you know. But we made it through this week.
Survived the week and got to see some great hockey here on the weekend. Look forward to seeing you guys back out for a Raider game in the future.
Absolutely. Tom,
Thanks, John.
great working with you.
Always good.
Thank
pleasure
you.
to be here.
Awesome. And thank you to Shaw Productions. You guys are great. Great production. So
enjoy the rest of your weekend, folks.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hello, I'm Dr. Scott Woody of Mountain Streams Medical Center. We specialize in non-surgical hemorrhoid treatment and office-based proctology. Our mission is to provide the absolute best care, quickly so you can get relief, and effectively so you can avoid expensive hospitalizations, loss of work, and downtime. I want you to know you're not alone. We see many people just like you and me in our offices every day. In fact, some experts say that up to 50% of people will suffer from hemorrhoids in their lifetime. We see all ages of patients from 15 to 95 years old. Young mothers, whether they're pregnant or just delivered, heavy lifters, runners, people that are very active or very sedentary. When you schedule your appointment, you will see me personally for all of your care.